right, let's go ahead and get started. So I have a story problem up here. So we'll go ahead and read it and identify what type of story problem it is. Okay, it says Adam had 6 crayons. Mom gave him 5 more. How many crayons does Adam have now? Okay, so let me read it again. Adam has 6 crayons. Mom gave him 5 more. How many crayons does Adam have now? So the first thing we have to identify if this is a sum more or sum away. What kind? Sum more, because we have gave him more. So that's obviously a sum more, which means we have to add. That's an addition story problem. So we create our picture. So Adam had 6 at first. So let's draw the 6 crayons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And mom gave him how many? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mom gave him 5. So let's go ahead and create our number sentence for this story problem. How many did Adam start with? 6 plus or minus? 5. How many did mom give him? 5. And that equals a total of how many crayons? 11. Good. Thank you. That's a total of 11 crayons. 6 plus 5 equals 11. Good. So last week we also learned what's called our doubles facts. So the doubles facts are when you are adding the same number 2 times. So when I have a number that I add twice, it's called a doubles fact. Double, you're adding the number 2 times. So last week we learned 1 plus 1 all the way to 5 plus 5. So today we're going to learn the next set of doubles facts to the number 10. Okay, so let's go over 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 3 plus 3, 6. 4 plus 4, 8. And 5 plus 5. Good. So let's go over them. So let's start with 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2, 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4, 4, 4. 3 plus 3 equals 6, 6, 6. 4 plus 4 equals 8, 8, 8. 5 plus 5 equals 10, 10. Good. So those are the doubles facts to the number 10, or we could say it to fact 5. Today we're going to start with 6, and we are going to go all the way to 10. So let's start with 6. 6 plus 6. Does anyone know what 6 plus 6 equals?
8.
12. 8. 12. 6 plus 6 equals 12.
7 equals 8.
Okay, next we have 7 plus 7. What would that equal to? 7 plus 7. Anyone know? 6 plus 6 equals 12. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14. 8 plus 8 is 16. 9 plus 9 is 18. And 10 plus 10 is 20. Okay, so whenever I'm saying 6 plus 6, that means I had 6, then I added 6 more, that makes 12. 7 and 7, I had 7, then I added 7 more, that makes 14. 8 and 8, I had 8, added 8 more, 16. 9, I had 9, plus I added 9, 18 and 10 plus 10 is 20. Okay, I'm sure we all knew that one. Okay, so let's go over the next set of doubles facts, starting with 6. So 6 plus 6 equals 12, 12, 12. 7 plus 7 equals 14, 14, 14. 8 plus 8 equals 16, 16, 16. 9 plus 9 equals 18, 18, 18. 10 plus 10 equals 20, 20, 20. Okay, so those are the new doubles facts. 6 plus 6, 7 plus 7, 8 plus 8, 9 plus 9, 10 plus 10. notebook ready?
Okay.
We're on 27A on today.
What does the
Math book 27A.
27A. I'm on there. What's the first one? I already have one. Yeah. It's that book and
The page.
All right, so is everyone on 27? Not yet?
Oh yes, I'm on 28.
Well, 27A.
27A.
Yes, 27A.
Wait, 27?
Yes.
I got this. One's okay. That white one.
Okay, Dennis and Abaya, you have it?
Yes.
Could you show it to me so I can make sure you're on the correct page? Okay. All right, so go ahead and do number 1, writing the number 25. Now looking at 25, what number is in the ones place? What number? 5. Good, Dennis. 5 is in the ones place. So what place is the 2 in? Tens place. Remember, your back number is always the ones place. Your front number is the tens place. So 2 tens, 5 ones makes the number 25. Go ahead and write 25.
What do we have to do for more to get past? That's it.
We have the number 25. All right, let's look at number 2. Story problem. It says, Errol had 3 stuffed bears. His Aunt Christy gave him 2 more bears. Draw a picture of the bears and write a number sentence to show how many bears Errol has now. So is it some more, or some away? Some more, because he had some and then he's adding more. So how many did he begin with?
3.
3. So go ahead and draw the 3 that he started with, that he had.
I have some pencils in my book set.
Okay, so after you draw the 3 stuffed bears, how many did his aunt give him?
3.
He had 3. How many she gave him?
2.
Look in the story problem instead of guessing. Look in the story problem. 2. Yes, thank you. She gave him 2. The answers are right there. Okay, so make sure you draw a line to split between the 3 that he had and the 2 that she gave him.
We have to write a number 2 right here.
In a second.
Well, or two more.
Yes, that's what I just read.
I'll put 4 in 8 so that makes another number. I'm not on that. I don't know that yet.
If you have a pencil in your book set, go get it. Okay, we have the bears. Yes, we're good on the bears.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, so what would my number sentence be? Yes, you have a question, Maya?
2. I'm still drawing.
Okay,
3
Yes.
plus 2.
yes, that's right. 3 plus 2, and that's a total of how many bears?
5.
5. Okay, so you can go ahead and finish draw it. I'll give you a couple of more seconds to finish draw.
I'm done.
You did your Greek and Latin?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
I need to build my bells.
Tissues over there.
Number 6.
How many did he start with? How many? 3 plus how many did she give him?
2.
And that's a total of,
5.
okay. There you go. 3 plus 2 equals 5. He started off with 3. His aunt gave him 2 more, that's plus 2. And then equals, how many does he have now? 5 bears total. Okay, are we ready to go to number 3? Yeah? Okay, so number 3 says write the answers. Those are some doubles facts. Okay, so we have 2 plus 2. What does that equal to?
2 plus 2 equals 4.
4. Okay, then we have 3 plus 3. That equals
6.
6. 5 plus 5.
5 plus 5 equals 10.
Okay, and 0 plus 0.
Equals 1.
Well, 0 plus 0. That's mean I'm adding nothing.
0.
0. And then 1 plus 1.
Equals 2.
2 and 4 plus 4.
8. That was a wonky.
Yep. 8. Okay, let's look at number 4. So write number sentences for the first 2 apples. So put how many? So the first apple, how many are on the left side?
On the left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. How many are on the right side?
1.
1. So that's 6 plus 1, and it equals how many total? 7. Okay, next apple. Count how many on the left side.
5.
I have something else, but I'm giving them time to finish, but that's fine. 5. Okay, plus how many on the right side? 2, and that equals
7.
Okay, now the last one, you have to create your own number sentence that equals to 7. Now you can't repeat the ones that are done already. So we have 7 plus, what was it? 6 plus 1 and 5 plus 2. You can't repeat those. You have to make up your own fact that will equal to 7.
I got one.
Okay, but you don't have to because not everybody's gonna write that.
How about 0 mean? 2. 7 plus 0?
It's a lighter blue. Nobody has a 2.
I did that. I know it. You just want to do that one because it's easy.
Okay, let's see. What are some of the facts that you have?
7 plus 0. 7 plus.
Okay, 7 plus 0. Anybody have something different?
No. Nobody got it.
What you have, Avaya?
4 plus 3. Mine is 1 plus 6.
1 plus 6. Good. And then what you had, Taylin? 4 plus 3. Yep, that equals 7. Good. Now, you could have done, okay, so the first one had 6 plus 1. Now, you could have done 1 plus 6 like Avaya did. Those are called twin facts. So anytime you have a twin fact, let me show you what that means by having a twin fact.
I did here 1 plus 6.
No, they have 6 plus 1 on there, not 1 plus 6.
And then you put 1 plus 6.
So the first one had 1. The first one had 6 plus 1 equals 7. Can you look here? You could have done 1 plus 6 equals 7. Yes, it's the same fact, but it's switched around. We have 6 plus 1, but then this one is 1 plus 6. Those are called twins because they look just alike, except the numbers are in different places. Yes, so you could have done 2 plus 5. 5 plus 2 is the other one. You could have done 2 plus 5. Yep, that's how you could do it. All right, awesome. So good. So your math is completed for the day. That's what I wanted to go over today. Your new doubles facts, which we'll practice some more tomorrow, and your math page, okay? All right, you need a little slip paper. We'll move on to writing.
Here, erase cards. No copy. I'm not copying. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can put it away.
Plus 5. Put this copying me. I did 2 plus 5. I can't put it on the copy. Oh, we got the same thing. That's fine. I should have copied you then. I should have copied you then.
All right. Let's get started with writing. All right. Okay, so this week in writing, we are practicing proper nouns of places inside of our sentences. So we've done proper nouns of people, meaning their first name. Now we have proper nouns of places, which means the actual special name of the place. So instead of saying store, if we say Walmart, Walmart is the proper noun. So whenever we see a word like that, a proper noun of a place inside of a sentence, we have to capitalize it because it's a proper noun. So let's look at number 1 up here. It says Ed went to Sky Zone. Let me say it again. Ed went to Sky Zone. So I have 2 proper nouns in here. What are they? Ed, the boy's name, and
Zone.
Something. Sky Zone. That's a proper noun of a place. It's a trampoline park. It's a proper noun. So sometimes proper nouns are split into 2 separate words, like sky and zone. Guess what? You have to capitalize both words. So sky zone, I'm going to capitalize the S and the Z because they're both a proper noun. So you capitalize both. So sky zone. So go ahead and do number 1. Ed went to Sky Zone. Go ahead and write this one correctly. I will say it because you write in the lines today, and that's so big.
You can write it like that.
All right, go ahead, write it. Ed went to Sky Zone, number 1. Carly bathroom.
Miss Louise, I can't find it.
Mhm.
I want to do.
Okay, but can you go to the bathroom?
Supposed to be that name. Supposed to be. And I'll capitalize my losses. Capitalize my feet. And I'll capitalize it like no.
Okay, listen, instead of saying it, could you just like do it? Yeah, and then we'll talk about it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it has to be. Done.
Okay.
I know. And
Okay, let's discuss this one. Ed went to Sky Zone. Okay, so anybody would like to walk us through how to write this correct? Okay, go ahead, Dennis.
capital letter on the S.
Well, let's start here.
Right here.
Yeah, like the first letter. Let's start there.
Put capital E.
Capitalize the E.
And put capital S on
Capital S on Sky. Okay.
and put capital Z on
Good.
Zone.
Capital Z. And
Period.
period. Good. Brian bathroom. Good. Let me see. Did everybody do that? Okay. And I have a period. Why is that in front? Why is that in front? Keep having it in cursive. You just need to capitalize your first letter. Okay. Number 2. Zane lives in Florida. Zane lives in Florida. Now, what are your proper nouns in the sentence? Zane, boy's name, and Florida. That's the proper noun name of a state. So go ahead and write this one correctly. Zane lives in Florida. Zane lives in Florida. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's right there.
Why you need a V? Wait, a lowercase or uppercase? Oh, for lives. V.
I don't know how to write a capital A.
Oh, I'm in the way. Okay, a couple more seconds.
Excuse me, Miss Flugence.
Yes.
I make the capital F because I make the lowercase s in Florida because I don't know how.
Well, okay, so you do your loop here, come out, curve here, cross.
Okay.
It's kind of similar to T, except you cross. And F does not connect. F doesn't connect to the other, no, capital F does not connect to the other letters.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
Wait, I forgot to put one question to the F. Can you put that to put under period? No.
I mean a better.
I can make it like Miss Flugence, can you make the word? Can you make the? Oh wait, no, I was looking at the wrong one.
What?
You were supposed to put something.
Number 2?
3.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go over to Zane lives in Florida. Somebody would like to tell us how to fix this one correctly?
Capitalize Z.
Okay, Z, all right.
Florida.
And the F in Florida and finish with the
Period.
awesome. Okay, number 3, Max and Barb play football. Max and Barb play football. So I have 2 proper nouns. What are they?
Max and Barb.
Max, Barb. So make sure to write them correctly. Go ahead. This is our last one.
Max and Barb. That's what I did that one already. No, this is dark. This is dark blue. Oh, blue.
No, what you? Why are y'all calling me that?
I'm almost done. I'm just writing that.
You can test it out up here first.
I'm done before all.
And that's what I told everybody. I said test it out first so that you can see. Okay, and y'all have 3 more minutes before we go to the next thing. Hurry up.
Miss Flugence?
Yes?
Well, I had to erase something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not done. It's no rush.
Who was the other person's name? Can you highlight? Can you highlight the
Barb?
words?
Barb is the name?
Can you highlight the words?
What do you mean?
Highlight the words because I really can't see that word.
Okay, let me make it darker. Yeah, I forgot this color doesn't show well. Alright, Better.
No. No.
Is that better?
Yes.
Girls. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That is projects.
All right, let's go over the last one. Max and Bar played football. Would anyone like to correct this one? Go ahead, Avaya.
Capitalize M.
Capital M.
Capital B.
Barb.
And make a period.
And period. Good. Okay, so let's do a number 4.
Do number 4?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you what to do for number 4. Okay, for number 4, I want you to create your own sentence that has a proper noun of a place in it. Okay, so you pick a place just like we did yesterday, same thing. You pick a place and put a proper noun, write the proper noun of the place and put it inside of a sentence. So that means make a sentence with the proper noun of a place. Okay, go ahead.
Included high school target.
TAR.
Okay.
GET.
TARGT.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Mom. Mom.
Time I have to go.
Writing a sentence with your proper noun.
I wrote.
Place. No, you have to make your own sentence up.
Oh, now I do. So,
Yes, pick a proper noun of a place and create your own. Science and social studies. Brian, put it away. Science and social studies.
This one down here, because it's not in front.
Tom had a toy. I'm gonna share mine. Tom had a toy. Tom had a toy.
Proper noun of a place.
Miss Fulgence, is
Yes.
it the place of a noun? Oh, okay.
Say it one more time.
Is this how you spell target? Targe?
T at the end.
Huh?
Target at the end.
Okay. And we have work to do when the school is over. Yep. I'm on this one.
Yeah, you're reading on your own today. The pages are right there. Okay, let's share some of our sentences.
So just where are the pages at?
All right, go ahead, Naraya, share your sentence.
Tom went to get a dog to the dog store.
Petco. That's the name of a dog store. Petco. Okay, Faith.
I love Sky.
Good. Kinley.
I went to Starbucks.
Good. I went to Starbucks. Caitlin.
Tom has a toy.
Where's my place?
And the place is in Walmart.
Okay, so you can say Tom bought a toy from Walmart. Okay, Dennis.
My favorite place is Target. Target is my favorite place.
Okay, good. Avaya.
Wait.
Are you ready?
Almost. Let's talk about myself. Okay, ready. My sentence says, me and Mom will go to Target today.
Okay, good. Let's move on to phonics. Good job with writing. So that this is what we'll have on our test on Thursday. So all these sentences that you've been building, you could write that on the test Thursday, or you could do a new one, whichever. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to phonics. Let's go over chart 6.
Tom is a girl, you know that.
Oh, because y'all are not being.
Tom's a girl.
Stop. All right, let's go over chart 6. So let's begin on 3. 1, 2, 3. CK says and Doug. E says E and me. O says O and go. Y says I and fly. AY says A and pray. ST says stop and stop. PL says pull in plane. FR says fur and frog. TR says chur in train. SH says sh in ship. TH says in this. TH says in this. BL says bull in block. CL says cool in clock. FL says full in plate. 1 second. Okay, GL says go in glue. All right, let's do chart 7. Okay, let's begin on 3. 1, 2, 3. BR says burr in bride. DR says dr in drum. PR says purr in pray. GR says grr in grin. SM says in smoke. SC says in scat. SK says in skate. SP says in spade. CR says cur in crab. TW says twat in twins. SPL says full in splash. SPR says spur in spring. SCR says skr in scream. SQU says squat in squeak. SN says in snack. SL says slow in sleep. STR says stir in stream. SW says swap in swim. Awesome. So chart 6 and chart 7. So chart 7 is where we've been the last couple of weeks. Well, yeah, last couple of weeks going through the sounds on chart 7. So today we're going to do our next sound on chart 7, which is SP. That says sp. Okay. Let's look at our first word here. Let's circle sounds and mark vowels. SP. That says sp. Okay. Naraya. SP. How do I mark the vowels?
A line.
Long I.
And cross it out.
Okay, what's the word? Spine. Okay. Next one here. Avaya, go ahead.
Circle SP.
Good. How do I mark the vowel?
With a happy face.
Good. What's the word?
Spend.
Good. Okay. Next one.
You circle SP and you put a line over.
Smiley face. It's only one vowel.
Over E and you circle L.
Well, no, that's it. Just SP. What's the word?
Sleep.
Spell. Okay, Dennis. Next word. Can you tell me the sounds?
Circle SP.
Good. And CR. We didn't get to that one yet, but CR. How do I mark the I?
Smiley face.
Good. What's the word?
Bless you. Bless you.
Chris.
Crisp.
Good. Chris. Awesome. All right, so I have some more words. I want to practice some sounds here. Okay, so go ahead, everybody, do the first one.
Circle DR, like a smiley face on D, and the words is correct.
Good. Next one, Dennis.
Circle B-A.
Not B-A, not a sound.
T-H.
Try again.
T-H.
T-H, good. How do I mark the A?
Smiley face.
Good, and what's the word?
Bath.
Good, okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the next set of words. All right, yellow, come up, all right. I'm gonna get this. Yeah, second grade, we need to work on this. It's on my desk. Okay, go ahead and circle your sounds. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Which one is Fuji?
Another one.
Clip.
Y'all did not do this. Don't do that.
Clip.
Y'all did no. Remember this, but that was not the same thing.
Wait, it's you, Mariah?
Okay, Noriah, what's the word?
Clip.
Clip. Next one. Okay, we're just going through the sounds.
That. Sales. Okay. Yeah. The one with sales.
Right here.
And wait, I forgot to do the word. Smell.
Smell. Okay, next one. You answered all those questions on the first page? Uh-huh. Okay, we're just marking the sounds on the board. Y'all did the block. Good.
The
Last one.
You gotta write kind of form. Yeah, you have to. Class.
Good, class. Awesome. All right, get out your phonics and language book if you have it.
Phonics. Which one my phonics book?
Phonics has the one with the letters and sounds is the name of the book, actually. Letters and sounds, he has the boat, and then language is the one he's finding the kite. Page 27. In both books, page 27. Yes, 27 in both books.
Okay, found 27 in this book. Link. Which book are we on? This one? I already got it. The both books. Me too. I put mine over here. I got links to sounds. Okay, wait.
Okay.
Wait, why did this? You mean the one colors?
Again?
This one?
No, that's a different one. That's your test book. It's the other letters and sounds.
Well, why do you have two letters and sounds?
One is a test book, one is a workbook.
Get off my foot. I think letters and sounds. And
You have it, Dennis?
I got 27. Yes. Which one do I do first?
We're in letters and sounds first.
It sounds, well, first they have to get this off my foot. They, letters and sounds.
Yes, letters and sounds. No, the other one. Letters and sounds will have the PR and GR at the top of that one.
I love how this is I got them. I'm gonna write my name letters and we on the PR and GR. Not on the PR and GR. Okay. My thing. What color is the ocean? What color is the ocean? Okay. And then we like person.
Okay, let's go ahead and look at the PR box. PR per. Okay, the first word was kind of done for us. Praise. All right, let's go to the next word. Dennis, could you do the next word for us? Underneath praise, tell us what to mark.
Circle the PR
Circle PR.
and put a smiley face on top of the eye.
Good. Smiley face on the eye.
And put a circle on the CK.
Yes, and circle CK. What's the word?
Prick.
Good. Prick. Okay. Next word, Avaya.
Next word. Okay. Circle PR. Circle CK. Make a happy face over the eye. Prick.
That's the word he just did. So the next one.
Oh. Circle PR. Cross out the E, make a long U.
Yes, long U.
Run.
Well, the U says you. So try again. Prune. Yes. Prune. Good. Next one. Naraya. Next word. Hold on. Wait. I can get this. Okay.
Circle PR.
Circle PR.
Put a line over the E and cross out.
Put a line over I. Cross out E. And the word is?
Prize.
Prize. Good. Next one. Faith.
You have to circle PR.
Circle PR.
And put a smiley face over the O.
Smiley face over O. What's the word?
Pro.
Ah.
Prop.
Prop. Okay, next one, Kenley.
Circle PR.
Circle PR.
And the word is Y.
And Y. You also have to circle that Y. That's another special sound. Yes, and the word is pride. Okay, good. Next word, let's go to the GR box. So Gramp is done for us in GR. So let's go to the next word, GR. Dennis, back to you.
Green. Circle the GR. Put a line over the E and cross out the other E.
Good. What's the word?
Green.
Green. Good. Okay, next one, Avaya, underneath green.
So circle the GR and make a happy face over the eye. Girl. Grill.
Grill. Okay, next word, Naraya.
GR.
Circle GR.
Put a line over the A and cross out the E.
Good. Line over A, cross out E. What's the word?
Great.
Grape. We're right here. No. Faith, next one.
There's a GR and put a smiley face over
Smiley face over A. What's the word? Grass.
Circle GR
Mm-hmm.
and put a smiley face over N.
Mm-mm. Okay, the AY.
Oh, and circle.
Circle AY. Your whole spelling list had those AYs. Yep. What's the word? Gray. Awesome. All right, good. All right, let's look at number 2. So we have to identify what sound is missing and write it on the line. So number 1 is dress. That's done for us. So go ahead and put dress on the line. So just write the word dress on the line. It's okay, just try. That's all they want you to do is try. All right, Brian, get your papers. Mm-hmm.
No, it's not DRES.
Okay, let's look at the one underneath. So we have we're talking about the animal. It's a what? Frog. So what special sound will we use? FR or BR? FR for fur, frog. So go ahead and write frog on the line. Okay, we have frog. Okay, next we have a picture of a what? Drum. Okay, so it's drum. So would it be PR or DR? DR, dr for drum. Go ahead and write that one on the line.
Mama, it's hot.
Okay, next we have a picture of the color of the grass. What color is it?
Green.
Green. So which sound? GR or PR?
GR.
GR. Green. No.
Are we on green, Miss Flugence?
Yes.
Okay.
Next we have a picture of a what?
Brush.
Brush. So BR or TR?
BR.
BR. Brush. Brush. Okay, and next is a picture of a what?
Train.
Train. So would it be TR or BR?
TR.
Sure. Ain. Train. All right, good. So you can put this book away. We wanted the language. Well, you'll be able to do that one on your own. Green. Okay, but what you can do is get out your social studies. We'll go ahead and go over that lesson today. So you can put those two books away and get out social studies.
Miss Flugence.
Yes. Go ahead, Faith. You can go. Yes.
Why do you want us to get out this book then?
We were gonna do it, but we're not. So now we're moving on to social studies.
Social studies, which is God's world. Which page are we on? This world, what Flugence? I got it. Which page?
We are on page 20.
20.
Yes, discussing people in America.
Like me.
Mm-hmm.
But they're really cool because I've been studying and it's cold in my house. This one is hard.
Mm-hmm.
You already need that. Which book is social studies? Which book? This is social studies. Okay. Which book is social studies? No.
All right, are we ready?
What page are we on?
20. We're on social studies, not science yet. Social studies.
That one I read.
I'm gonna go through it today. It's just kind of mainly a review intro. Did you answer your questions on the front?
What? My nose Let's go to page 20.
All right. So this week in social studies, we are going to cover great people in America. We'll go over that for the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll talk about different people in America. So this week we are going to discuss who's called the Pilgrims. So the Pilgrims are originally from Scrooby, England. That's where they're from. But they had a problem. Their king wanted them to worship God his way, and he wanted them to go to his church. But the Pilgrims did not want to do that. They wanted to worship God the way that the Bible says that you should worship God. So these people decided, they originally left England and went to Holland, but that did not work out. So they decided to travel to come to America. And so we know them as pilgrims because a pilgrim is a person who travels from place to place. So because they traveled from England to Holland and now to America, they're called the Pilgrims. So they came to America because they wanted to find a country where they could worship God freely. So they packed up everything and they've decided to travel to America, and they traveled on a ship called the Mayflower. They crossed over the Atlantic Ocean and traveled across the Atlantic and arrived here in November of 1620. That's when they arrived here, November of 1620. And they arrived in America on the ship, the Mayflower. So they came here because they wanted to worship God freely. And they traveled on the Mayflower. Let's look at 21. It was not easy for the Pilgrims when they reached America. It was winter time when they got here, which was in November. So there wasn't much food. If you're not familiar with the winter, things don't really grow in the winter too much. So when they arrived here in America, it was wintertime, so that means there wasn't any food. And on their journey here, they ran out of food on the ship. So it was tough, not only traveling to America, but also when they got here, it wasn't as great as they thought it would have been right away. So many of them became sick and some even died, but still they trusted God. So there were some people that already were living here in America, and they were called the Native Americans. The Native Americans had met the Pilgrims. So when the Pilgrims found out there were people called the Native Americans living here, they decided to, get the Native Americans to help them out, because they were like, we don't know how to survive. We don't know what to do, how to have anything. So they asked the Native Americans to help them. So one Native American named Squanto, you will have to know his name, Squanto helped them plant things. One of the things that Squanto helped them to plant was corn. They learned how to plant corn. Now, if you're not familiar with corn, there's a lot of things you can make from corn, right? You can eat corn on the cob. You can take the corn off the cob and eat corn. You can make cornbread, right? Hominy, which is another type of meal you can make with corn. There's a lot of different things you can make with corn. So it was good that Squanto taught them how to plant the corn. So they met him in the spring, and he taught them how to plant their crops in the spring, because by the time the fall would come, which is like coming up soon, like October, November, that's the fall. When that time would come, their crops would be ready. So he taught them how to plant corn. So the Pilgrims were very happy, because now when this next winter would come, would they have food this time? Yes, they would have food this time. Unlike last time, they did not have food. This time they would have food. So they were so grateful about the Pilgrims, that the Pilgrims helped them. They decided to set a day aside where they would give thanks to God. So they decided to have a holiday. They decided to set aside a day, a special day, where they would thank God. They invited the Native Americans to come. Okay, let's look at 22. And let's talk about that day that they set aside. So have you heard of Thanksgiving before, the holiday?
Yes.
Thanksgiving is in November. It's the fourth Thursday in November. Well, that is whenever they had the first Thanksgiving. So that day that they set aside to give thanks to God, it was actually called Thanksgiving, because they thanked God that he kept them safe on their journey. And although they lost some people, they were grateful to God that they were able to get help so that they could learn how to plant crops. So the Pilgrims and the Native Americans ate the food that they cooked. They celebrated for 3 days. Now, we only celebrate Thanksgiving for 1 day, right? Just the Thursday. But the Native Americans celebrated Thanksgiving for 3 days, and they thanked God for everything that he did. And so we still celebrate Thanksgiving today. It's in November. It's on the fourth Thursday in November. That's when the holiday falls every year, the fourth Thursday in November. Okay? So that is our lesson on the Pilgrims this week. They came here to worship God freely. They traveled from England in 1620. They traveled on the Mayflower. It was not easy when they got here. Some of them were sick, some of them died. But then they met the Native Americans who taught them how to plant things. Squanto, in particular, taught them how to plant crops. So because of that, they were grateful, and they set a day aside to thank God. And this day is called Thanksgiving. Okay, so that's your social studies this week. All right, this was just a review because yesterday, you were supposed to read yesterday. All right, let's go ahead and go to science.
And then we will be done.
We have language and then we'll be done.
Can I read this book? And then we're done. Can I read the book?
I'll read it. I'll read it. I will let y'all read it eventually, but just for time, I'm gonna go ahead and read today. We are on page 20 as well. So remember, we are learning the 5 senses, right? We have 5 senses. So we've done sight already, and we've done hearing. So we're gonna move on to our next sense today on page 20.
Huh? Which page? Which page?
20.
20.
Ready? Give me here.
Mimi.
All right, so this is our third sense that we are learning. And this one is what helps us to smell. We get this from our nose. So smell is our third sense. So we've done sight, we've done hearing, and now we have smell. Okay? So my mother just made a chocolate cake. I did not see that she made it, but I can tell. How? Because we can smell it. Have your parents ever cooked something and you may not have seen them cooking or heard them cooking, but you could smell that they were cooking? Yeah. That's because our nose gives us the ability to smell. We are able to smell because of our nose. So the holes in our nose that the odors go inside of are called the nostrils. Those holes in your nose are called nostrils. So whenever smell is in the air, the smell is made up from molecules. These molecules are so tiny that we can't see them, but they are what releases odors. That's why if like you peel an orange, you can automatically smell the orange. Well, that's because of those odors. They're released into the air and they travel in your nose and you're able to smell. So your nostrils are the holes in your nose that help you to smell. Now, our nose not only helps us to smell, but we also can breathe through our nose. So if you close your mouth and take a deep breath in, you just did that through your nose. So we can breathe through our nose as well. Not only can we breathe through our mouth, but we breathe through our nose and we can smell through our nose. So our nose has two purposes. Sometimes we get a cold and we won't be able to use our nose to breathe in, but that's why God gave us the ability to breathe through our mouth as well. So our nose helps us to both smell and breathe. Sometimes we may not see something being done, but we can smell it because of our nose. Okay, let's look at 21. It is much better to use my nose than my mouth to breathe. Hair grows in your nostrils. So everybody has hairs in their nose, right? Now they have a purpose though. Those noses are there for a reason. Those hairs are there for a reason. The hairs try to catch dust from the air. So if you remember, your eyelid and eyelashes captures dust and it stops it from getting into your eye. Well, the hairs in your nose do the same exact thing. They do the same exact thing. They try to catch the dust and to stop the dust from getting inside of your nose. Now, sometimes the dust might make it past your nose hairs, and guess what you do? Sneeze. You'll sneeze. That's why we sneeze. A lot of times we sneeze because we're trying to get something out of our nose. So if like dust is in the air and it gets in our nose, we'll end up sneezing, but the sneeze is what helps to push it out. Okay? So that is God's way of getting rid of dust and germs. So especially like if you have a cold or something, you'll sneeze a lot and like mucus comes out because it's trying to get all that bad stuff out of you. So you see, the body is amazing. God made the body to be able to, work to heal itself. We can take medicines and things like that to help us out as well. But naturally, the body is made to fight off a lot of things like that. That's how the Lord made it. Okay, so that's our third sense on our nose, which helps us to smell. We also can breathe through our nose. The two holes on our nose are called the nostrils, and we have tiny hairs in our nose that are used to capture dust. Sometimes dust might get in there, but we sneeze and that takes it back out. That pushes it back out. Okay, so what are some things that you like to smell?
I like to smell
cake.
I like to smell pancakes.
Pancakes? What you said, Dennis?
Cake.
Cake, yeah. Cake.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
I like to smell lotion.
Lotion and perfume. Abaya, what do you like to smell?
I can smell something right now. My waffles making.
Your waffles that you're gonna eat? Yeah. Good. Okay. Awesome. So yes, we all.
And I love you.
Okay. Good. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So that is it for us today. Well, just let's go over nouns quickly. So remember, what is a noun?
A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea.
Good. We have 4 types of nouns: persons, place, things. Yesterday we learned our last part, which is ideas. So remember, an idea is something that we can't see or touch, but we can feel it on the inside. Does anyone remember some of the ideas we discussed on yesterday? Dennis, what you have?
Sadness.
Sadness. What else?
Joy.
Joy. Anger. Oh,
Oh,
anger. Avaya, you have one?
huh?
An idea that we can feel. We said sadness, love, joy.
I can feel very, very, very sad.
Okay, we have sadness, but yes, sadness is one. Okay,
Calm.
peace, energy.
Calm.
Say it again, Dennis.
Calm.
Okay, to feel calm. That's yeah. Okay, love as well. Good. So those are all the ideas. So on the test, all you have to do is list ideas. That's it. All right, awesome guys. So that is it for us today. We've covered all of our lessons except reading. I'm sorry, you'll have to do reading. We can do it now. Let's go ahead and do reading. Go ahead and get your reading book out. Forgot about reading.
Why reading? Your reading book out. Here.
You did all 3 of those pages?
My reading book in my book sack. My reading book is right here. My reading book is in my guys. Mine's in my book sack. I'm some just put myself. Let's put the list. Mine's right front. I can't find mine. Good. This is yours. Hey, I'm in the front. Yep. I got both me and Peyton for some reason. Are we done with reading?
Oh, we're gonna do reading.
Reading? Which book?
Tiptoes.
Oh, my tiptoes. What
Yes.
page?
Page 4. Page 4.
I'm all the way in the front, my Bible. Why do these always falling out? Like just like y'all twins, cause y'all be fun.
Okay, page 4. Let's read about Dean's Fun Day. All right, let's go. Hold on. Give me that. Give me 1 second, please.
Can I have a little touch? Three and 4s, opening the doors, 5 and 6.
Let's go ahead. Dean's Fun Birthday.
Mom made Dean a cake. Dad gave Dean a
Get your vowels.
black,
Long vowels.
white. Dean made Dean a game. Mike got Dean a cake.
Good. So it's Dean's Fun Day. What exactly is going on with Dean? What is he having?
A birthday party.
A birthday party. It is Dean's birthday, right? So Dean is having his birthday party. He's excited about it. So what are some of the things that everyone gave him?
A game.
He has a game. What else did he get?
Cake.
Cake and a bike and a kite, right? And also, my birthday is Saturday. So yeah.
My mom's birthday is Friday.
So look, okay, let's read page 5. So just like Dean, I'll have a birthday too.
Yay.
Okay.
And my mom.
Come on. 5.
Jane came, Pete and Dave came. Dean had fun.
Good. So Dean has all his friends there at his party. Jan is there. Pete and Dave are there. Dean is having a good time at his birthday party, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's turn to page 6. Anybody? Okay. Go ahead, Dennis.
Number 6.
Yes. Okay. So that's the story about Dean and his birthday party. All the people that came and how he had fun. Okay. Let's focus on O. You can do the O. O-I and O-O.
O-I and O-O. Goat. O. Coat. Cot. O. Nut. Goat. O-A. Coat. O-A. Nut.
No. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Good. You that says and you that says you. Go ahead, Avaya. You can read those. Unmute yourself.
You.
Yes.
You.
The words under you.
Cute. Cup. Tub. Cut. Q. And 2.
Good. Okay. Let's read the phrases at the bottom. Kenley, come on. You read the first 3. Come right here. Come right here.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. The phrase. We're on the phrases at the bottom.
The big the fast ride, the wet beat.
Good. Okay. Taylin, come read the other 3.
Okay.
These 3 right here. These 3.
No.
That's fine. Just pick them up. Good. Awesome. All right. So good. So that's all we had to read today was about Dean's birthday party. Tomorrow we'll have a little longer reading and we just practice some O and U sounds. All right. Awesome. So that completes our Zoom today. Good job, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today in class. Thank you for doing great today. I'll see you all on tomorrow. Okay. And you have to do your spelling. So spelling is all you have left. Yes. All right. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. They're telling y'all bye.
Bye. Bye, Faith.